Alright, so round one we're playing against Scott Monster playing a Psychic and Fire deck. Let's see here. We go first here. Now I haven't had much experience with this deck, but I kind of understand the concept of it. So let's see. What do we start here? We mulligan. Start Suicune, not the Wailord that we want to see here, but that's okay. And my opponent has disconnected, and we have 5 minutes to reconnect to this game. If your opponent does not reconnect, you'll be given a win for this game. Alrighty, so it says my opponent has reconnected to the game. What? It gave his full minutes back? Oh my goodness. Oh, he has a route here. Alright. This should be an easy win for us. Here we see a Wally, turn 1 into a Curlia. Weird that it gave all of its minutes back after we waited so long. I know you can't tell how long I waited. I kind of just cut that part out. I don't think you want to see me there texting. It's not the funnest thing. Here we get a Team Flare Grunt. And we'll just end our turn here. There we go. An eventful turn 1 for us. Now, if my opponent doesn't play any supporter cards, this could be a really long game. Here we see a Charizard EX come down. Here we see a Gallade coming down. Powerful Storm could only do 40, 60. Here we see another Energy come down. Professor Letter. Probably for another 2 Psychic Energies. Here we see a Fire and a Psychic. I guess we need to get a Wailord because Gallade could start knocking us out here. Maybe we'll top deck on one. We need to top deck into Fan Club. If we could top deck into Fan Club, we'd be really good shape. And we get a Wailord. Speaking of him, where you been, buddy? Alright, so here we're Douse Machine. Get rid of the Enhanced Hammer and the Max Potion. I don't think this will be that fairly useful. We'll get another Team Flare Grunt, and we'll just end our turn. Alright, so we've discarded 2 energy so far. And we know he has the Fire Energy in hand ready to go, and another Psychic Energy. So, let's see. What can my opponent do here? I guess just attach energy and pass. There's one. We've only seen our opponent play a Wally. We get an AZ. I guess that's okay. We'll pick up the Suicune, put it back down, and we'll just end our turn here. We'll just kind of tank with Wailord. Alright. This game is probably going to take forever because I don't think my opponent plays any Junipers. So, what are we going to see here? Healing Scarf. Alright. We're going to see a Powerful Lunge for 40. That is what it's going to do here. Yep, there's a 40. So here I'm going to put down the Rough Seas, and we'll just heal ourselves. I guess we'll play the end and make my opponent draw more cards. Oh, my opponent has disconnected from the game once again. If my opponent reconnects, we will start the tournament. We'll start the round back up. So we'll see. We'll find out what happens here. Alrighty, so my opponent has reconnected to the game. We'll put a Hard Charm to the active, put another Wailord, Hard Charm it, and we will just end our turn there. Alright. So it looks like we're in good shape right now. The second attack can only do 80, and your opponent switches the Affinity Pokemon with his or her bench Pokemon. So we'll just set up another Wailord. Here we see another Ross coming down. Here we see a Fire Energy come down, so we're going to see a Swift Lunge for 6, or for... Oh, he actually used the second attack. Alright. So here we'll just heal, and we'll just end our turn. We'll just pass once again. There was a joke on the internet saying like Wailord had an attack and the attack was pass. So that'd be cool if that really was the attack. Now we're never going to use Water Veil when you attach an energy from your hand to this Pokemon to remove all damage counters. So what do you do? 80 there? Oh, Rough Seas. And we'll just end our turn once again. I guess we could be in bad position if this Gallade gets enough energies. He can actually just one-shot us. But it's going to be a little while. That's for sure. Here we see a Pyro coming out to play. Does he have another energy or not? Oh, he did. Okay, there we go. So right now he did 100. We get the Rough Seas, putting us down to 110. Here was the Rosic, the DCE off. Hopefully click the correct one. There's a DCE. And we'll just end our turn here. The Wailord shouldn't die here. So I think we should be in good shape right now. What do you just answer? Another Psychic Energy. Alright, this Gallade is getting powered up. It's doing 80 now. So our turn, we actually have to cast this away, this Wailord, so it doesn't die next turn. We'll set up this Wailord, and here we'll just end our turn. Opponent has 32 cards left in their deck. Like I said, it just kind of stinks that they don't have a... and they're not playing any supporters. So here we see another Pyro, Litleo coming down. And did he attach a fire energy to the Charizard? I think that's what he did there. So our turn, we'll get a Rough Seas. And we could Lysander up this Pyroar, making him pay a switch to retreat. So we'll do that. We'll Lysander the Pyroar, and here we'll just pass our turn. How many? Oh, maybe he could play Blacksmith too. Yeah, but there's no fire energies in the discard pile right now. So now we're just going to wait. Does he have a switch or a DC? And she doesn't right now. So we'll Rough Seas here. We'll just play the Shauna, and let's see what we get here. We get a Max Potion, not really that useful. So here we'll just end our turn. My opponent has 30 cards left in their deck. It's going to be a little while. It's going to be a long game here. We see a Professor Letter. I'm going to search out 2 energies here. Now, if my opponent doesn't play any switch, we can easily just keep Team Flare Gun the energies off the active. But if they do play Blacksmith, that could be interesting. So my turn here, we'll Rough Seas. We'll Verse Seeker for Team Flare Gun, maybe? Or we could just end our turn, and my opponent has to attach energy, then switch to retreat to Gallade, and then we can Lysander up the power once again. There's a lot of options here, which is weird with this deck. We could Skyla for a Fan Club. Let's see, we'll play the Skyla. Could get the Hue. Megaphone's not really worth it. We'll get the Fan Club, so that way we can set up another turn. And here we'll just end our turn here. So let's see, what does my opponent have here? Okay, there's the energy on the Pyroar. And now we're going to see a retreat. They receive a retreat to Charizard. And we actually see a Stoke here. Stoke says, flip a coin of heads, search your deck for how many? 3 basic energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon. But he gets Tails here. So now we're going to get Fan Club. Get 2, well not the Suicune, get 2 Wailords. Put down the 2 Wailords. We'll Rough Seas once again. And we'll just end our turn. So 26 cards left in their deck. Woo! We're going to have to start playing ends so my opponent can draw more cards. I guess. I don't know. This is weird. Alright, we see another Tails on the Stoke. How many energies on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now it's doing 120. We could Lysander up this Pyroar, and we'll just end our turn. Make my opponent waste 2 more energies to retreat here. This is a very exciting game 1 here. My opponent's not really... I mean, they probably do have supporters. They just probably have, like, not good ones, which is kind of weird. Like, it's kind of hard to play against. So we'll see a Psychic Energy going out to the Pyroar, and we'll see a pass. So on our turn, we can start Team Flare on the active, and hopefully we can run them out of energies. I doubt it though. These decks usually play like 15 energies. So that's the hard thing here. Now if he does have a Blacksmith, that could be in trouble. He could Blacksmith 2 fires onto the Pyroar, and then retreat that way. Here we see a Chance, so the first draw supporter comes down. Alright. Here we see another fire energy going out of the Pyroar, and a pass. So once again, our turn, we'll play Team Flare on top deck. There we go. Here we'll just end our turn. They have 8 minutes left in their game. Can we run them out of energies or not? Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we see another energy come down, he will Verse Seeker once again. Get the Team Flare Grunt. And discarding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 so far? We've discarded. There's 15 energies total in play so far. But it wouldn't surprise me if my opponent has like 20. There we see another energy coming down to the Pyroar and a pass. So our turn. What do we get here? We'll just play at the end. Hopefully we'll draw into more. There's a Verse Seeker, so we can use that if they don't have an energy. My opponent has 18 cards left in the deck. What will we see happen here? Do they have another energy to retreat this? That'd be crazy if they did. But it would not surprise me. It would just be crazy. We see another energy go down to the Pyroar. And here we see a big bad Gallade coming to the active spot. Oh my goodness, this is going to be crazy. How much damage is Gallade going to do here? Only 60? Oh, we have to switch it with one of our bench Pokemon. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We'll play the Rough Seas here. We'll actually Verse Seeker for the Lysander, bringing up that Pyroar once again, and making him waste another 2 energies to retreat. So here we'll just end our turn here. Okay. Now let's see what happens here. Do they have another 2 energies to retreat? We've only seen 1 DCE. Here we see a Charon drawn with 3 cards. That's such a beautiful discard pile. Look at all those energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, alright. Alright, finally, no energy attachment this turn. We get a Heart Charms down. We get a Rough Seas. What do I even get here? We could grab a Hue and play that and discard my opponent's hand down. So here we get the Hue, and we'll just end our turn. Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have 10 cards in their hand right now. Here I see Psychic Energy coming down to the Pyroar and a pass for my opponent. I'll put another Hard Charm down. We'll Hue them. So now they have to discard, so they have 5 left in their hand. And we actually get to draw a card, so that's fairly nice. Now let's see if the Scott Monster know what to do here. It's a big question. The other opponents in the other pods are probably waiting forever to see who's going to win this game. Maybe they think it's a really eventful game. Alright. So here we'll just end our turn once again. And we're going to see this Gallade come up and smack us for a lot of damage. Unless it is the Swift Lunge thing where we switch Pokemons around. Or does he have another energy? And he just passes there. So here we'll just pass again. We could Skyla for another Team Flagrant and get that off the active. So let's do that. Do we even have another Team Flagrant? There we go. We don't have any more Burst Seekers left, which could be bad, but I think we'll be okay. We'll just end our turn here. Don't do this to me. Don't slow roll me now, Pokemon. I end my turn. Come on now. Come on. There we go. Alright, I was going to say, don't do that to me. So what does Scott Monster have here? They have 11 cards left in their deck. And another pass here. Here we'll Team Flagrant the active, and we'll just end our turn. Sonar, their turn. Man, this is getting pretty exciting. But not really. Hey, we see a Blacksmith coming down to the Pyroar. Oh no. Now can we survive the onslaught of Gardevoir, or Gallade continually hitting us over and over again? It's going to be interesting here. We're going to see a Gallade attack here. How much damage they're going to do? We see 120. Alright. So our turn, we will play the Rough Seas, healing us down. We have 160 left. Now they played another Blacksmith and attach energy. We could be knocked out there. That could be interesting. Alright, so here we'll just end our turn here. But we should have enough healing cards to withstand the mighty Gallade onslaught right now. This Gallade is coming up in act spots. It's taking no names. It's taking all names, I guess is the real thing to say. Here's your energy retrieval. Getting 2 energies back from the discard pile into their hand. Oh my goodness. This Scott Monster here, it's a beast. 1, 2. Let's see what they have here. Who would have thought this game would be exciting? A Wailord versus Gallade Charizard Pyroar. So 140, we survive here. So we'll play the Max Potion, healing out the Wailord. We'll put the Heart Charm down, and here we'll just end our turn. We have 8 cards left in deck. We should be fine. We have, I don't know, we have multiple healing cards. That's our first Max Potion, actually. So, or no, it's the second one. Okay. There we see 160. Oh my goodness. Alright, we get the Cassius. Alright, we get the Cassius, picking up the Wailord, send the new one active, and here we'll just end our turn. 7 cards left in my opponent's hand. Do they even play any draw cards? I don't want to end my opponents, so this is going to be pretty crazy. See what happens here. We have to survive 7 more turns. Here we see another energy retrieval, getting 2 more energies from the discard pile into their hand. Oh my goodness. There's a Psychic Energy. There's another Psychic Energy. Man, alright. There we see a 180 there. Alright. So our turn, we'll play down the Max Potion. We get a Team Flagrant, which is, I guess okay. We'll discard 1, and here we'll just end our turn. They have 6 cards left. We get an AZ. We can pick up the Wailord back into our hand. There's no way he's one-shotting the Wailord. Unless he, like, double Blacksmiths 1 turn. So our turn. We get another Max Potion. Kill the Wailord. Pass. 5 cards left in their deck. Oh my goodness. My opponent might take 1 knockout here. I'm not going to lie to you. Our turn. We get the AZ. Picking up the Wailord. Send the new Wailord active. We'll end our turn. 4 cards left in their deck. Alright, so let's see what happens here. We're probably going to see another Swift Lunge. Why didn't I drop the Wailord down? I don't know. Alright. Ooh, the Hue. Oh, I don't think that's actually that good right now. We'll play the AZ. Picking up the Wailord once again. Put the new one down. Dropping the Wailord, and here we'll end our turn. They have 3 cards left in their deck. Alright. Let's see what they do here. I imagine another Swift Lunge. There we go, 180. What do we top deck here? A Cassius. Oh, we keep surviving. The top decks are real. Oh, will he take a prize or not? 2 cards left in their deck. If he drops it in here, I'll freak out. I'll be like, oh my gosh, they do play in. It was, oh my goodness. Alright, we'll see what happens. They receive 200 damage to the Wailord. What do we top deck here? We get a Suicune. Have we played Das Machine? We have. Okay, so no Trick Shot with Das Machine play here. So, oh, he's going to take a knockout here. No. Alright, we'll play the, doesn't really matter. We'll heal him just in case he plays in here. Just in case they want to get fancy. So, let's see what cards they have left till they have 5. Woo! This is a little bit of scary of a game, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, so our turn, I guess we'll just end, and the Mighty Wailord will fall this turn. 1 card left in the deck. We're gonna see the Wailord go down this turn. But we're gonna, sorry Wailord, you were a fine soul. Alright, how many max potions have we played? 1, 2, 3. Alright, we should be okay. If we somehow lose, I will freak out. So our turn, we get another Wailord. Thanks for joining the party, buddy. Here we'll just end our turn. Do they have an end or not? So the question here. Do they play an end card? We've literally only seen Charon and Blacksmith and a Wally. We've seen 2 Charon, a Wally, and a Blacksmith. What do they have here? A Shauna! No! Oh my goodness. Oh, Wailord survives barely. What do we do here? We got a Enhanced Hammer. We get a Heart Charm. We get a Rough Seas. We'll end our turn. They have 1 card left in their deck. Oh, that's Shauna though. They're gonna go down to 2 prizes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see what happens. We'll see another Wailord getting knocked out. Sorry, buddy. So our turn. We'll send in the Suicune actually, just in case they get crazy somehow and knock us out this turn. We'll drop another Wailord, and here we'll just end our turn. What does my opponent have this turn? Do they have anything? Do they have a Lysander and a DCE Blacks? I don't know. What? Oh, yes, we win. Oh, we barely won. We almost lost to a Gallade Pyroar deck. I probably played this really bad. But here we're in our turn, and we'll win the game. Oh, man. We barely won there. That was crazy. They played so many energy cards. I don't know how we... Oh, my goodness. Alright, so that's round 1. It's pretty exciting. And the next turn it begins here in 60 seconds. Hopefully you enjoyed round 1. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.